Never confuse motion with action. Lost time is never found again. You may delay, but time will not. One today is worth two tomorrows. Never leave till tomorrow that which you can do today. Haste makes waste. When you're testing to see how deep water is, never use 2 feet. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. Early to bed and early to rise in old age makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Well done is better than well said. I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. When you are finished changing, you're finished. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. If you would know the value of money, go and try to borrow some.
A penny saved is a penny earned. Rather go to bed without dinner than to rise in debt. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it from him. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Contentment makes poor men rich. Discontent makes rich men poor. Do not trust your money to a person who likes to count other people's money. Security without liberty is called prison. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. It is the first responsibility of every citizen to question authority. Never ruin an apology with an excuse. Whatever is begun in anger ends in shame. Speak ill of no man, but speak all the good you know of everybody. A slip of the foot you may soon recover, but a slip of the tongue you may never get over. The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. He that lies down with dogs shall rise up with fleas. Be slow in choosing a friend, slower in changing. There are 3 faithful friends, an old wife, an old dog, and ready money. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults.
Be civil to all, sociable to many, familiar with few, friend to one, enemy to none. 3 may keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. Keep your eyes wide open before marriage, half shut afterwards. He that displays too often his wife and his wallet is in danger of having both of them borrowed. Where there is marriage without love, there will be love without marriage. A house is not a home unless it contains food and fire for the mind as well as the body. Educate your children to self-control, to the habit of holding possession and prejudice and evil tendencies subject to an upright and reasoning will, and you will have done much to abolish misery from their future and crimes from society. We do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Work as if you were to live 1,000 years. Play as if you were to die tomorrow. Fatigue is the best pillow. Those things that hurt instruct. Having been poor is no shame, but being ashamed of it is. At 20 years of age, the will reigns, at 30, the wit, and at 40, the judgment. Many people die at 25 and aren't buried until they are 75. Life's biggest tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. Fear not death, for the sooner we die, the longer we shall be immortal. Instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle. If all printers were determined not to print anything till they were sure it would offend nobody, there would be very little printed.
Discipline weighs ounces, while regret weighs tons. What you practice in private becomes your character in public. Small habits decide large destinies. The day is shaped not by intention, but by execution. A calm mind moves faster than a rushed one. Clarity is a form of power. The man who masters his morning commands his life. Order creates freedom before freedom creates joy. What you tolerate trains others how to treat you. Respect begins where excuses end. A man without direction is easily distracted. Purpose sharpens the will. Silence reveals more than noise ever will. Stillness teaches what movement cannot. Comfort delays growth more than failure ever could. Pain instructs where pleasure distracts. The strongest discipline is invisible to others. Consistency builds what motivation only promises. A wandering mind produces a wandering life. Attention is the currency of achievement. Patience shortens the road to mastery. Impatience lengthens every journey. The man who waits for perfect conditions never begins. Progress favors the prepared.
Strength grows where resistance lives. Ease weakens what effort strengthens. A neglected skill becomes a forgotten advantage. Practice protects talent. Pride blinds faster than ignorance. Humility keeps vision sharp. A wise man measures twice before he speaks once. Words once released cannot be recalled. He who governs himself needs no external ruler. Self-control outlasts force. What you chase defines what you become. Choose carefully what you admire. A distracted life cannot build a focused future. Depth requires sacrifice. The man who avoids responsibility invites dependency. Freedom demands ownership.
Order in the mind produces order in the world. Chaos begins internally before it appears externally. He who feeds his discipline starves his doubts. Confidence grows from preparation. Delay teaches laziness its reward. Action teaches fear its limits. The quiet worker outpaces the loud planner. Results speak louder than intentions. Every excuse strengthens the habit of weakness. Every decision strengthens the habit of power. The man who cannot say no cannot protect his yes. Boundaries preserve dignity. Short pleasure borrows against long consequence. Wisdom pays forward. A restless spirit struggles to build anything lasting. Stability multiplies effort. The man who controls his appetite controls his future. Desire unmanaged becomes debt. An undisciplined mind is easily entertained and easily defeated. Focus creates leverage. This isn't content for entertainment. It's a reminder to live with awareness. Take one thought from here and apply it today, not tomorrow. That's how change begins. Train the mind, carry the strength. This is Mindful of Strength for you.